Sunday, and we had a plan to watch something which is important for us. I have put the outline of our today's presentation, and we will discuss a lot of things about money making and career development and running the own business as well. And that's but the main thing is if we follow our rules of our presentation step by steps, how we will make sure that we are following the all points, so that will be very helpful to conclude the whole session. So first we will discuss about the progress of this group, and then after that we will discuss about money and paradigms about the money especially, and then the 7 habits and the 8th habit, how they are important for making money in this era. This is very important. We will also discuss about how the things works for the people who thinks they are a businessman or entrepreneur. I'm sure many of you people, you have a lot of qualities and you want to earn more money. You want to sell your product and services, but there are some sort of procrastination or things which holding you back. We will discuss in this video as well. So before that, I want to say that my voice is okay. That's more important, because there is no other source that I can find that my video quality of this presentation and also my voice is okay for you. So you can, or if you have any question, because I believe on two-way conversation, please feel free to type on the below. Then I will read and we can pick the stuff from there as well. And how many people have already read the 7 Habits book? I'm not sure, because this video will also be available offline, but the people who are watching me, they can tell. Also, if the people who have read the book, the 8th habit, the 8th habit is also Dr. Stevens' book, which was published in 2003 and 4, I believe. Because today's my presentation is also from the 8th habit as well, and our group is all about 7 habit and 8th habit as a combination as well. So let me check that if you have any comment from my other iPad screen. One second. Yeah, that should be fine. I think so. Let's go towards our group's progress. We have been progressing very faster in very few weeks, and I think a couple of months' time, our group has approached approximately 20,000 members all across the world. I was checking the reviews and inside stats of our group. Mostly people, they are from America and UK and Middle East as well, and part of India and Pakistan as well. So it's quite a diverse group in which a lot of people they are already there. So And also there are a couple of features in our group. There is mentorship in the menu bar. There is event section where you can browse the previous events as well. There is a video sharing tab in the menu of this group as well, and you can find a lot of other important features as well. And also, being a student of the 7 Habits and the 8 Habit books, or mostly the works of Dr. Stephen Covey, then you can also share your lot of things through in terms of question, start a discussion, be a contributor in the group, and of course there are a lot of benefits because we have a large audience now, and the large audience can discuss about particular topic in more details with a diverse opinion, and that helps you also of your achieving your personal and work goals. And this group is also have intentions to derive a lot of courses. So last I think a couple of weeks ago, I made a survey, a poll in the group that these are the topics where we can make some quick lectures or the courses, short courses, and it was surprisingly the number one people interest was to have the mini courses to make the money, or how we can double our income. It was very surprisingly for me. Although the 7 Habit or the 8 Habit, our group is not for actually for wealth creation, but of course it helps a lot of entrepreneur and business-minded people by following the habits and principles. They can enrich and create a lot of wealth, but obviously not directly. But my today's presentation will also discuss how you can generate more money, or the 7 Habits, the 8th Habit will help you to achieve your financial goals. So that's all about our presentation. So the survey will be is progressing, and I think in few weeks time it will also getting more results. At the moment, this poll is number one, the wealth creation aspect. The other is for emotional intelligence, and third is, I believe, is how to develop the career or change the career, and time management and other things. So it's an interesting poll. If you have not participated in the poll, so I would recommend you to go to the one of the posts in announcement in the group, and you can give your opinion about the poll as well. So I think let's go towards our next important and very subject of this presentation, that is about wealth creation. That is about how to make money and how we can double our income. That's more it's very exciting, isn't it? But before that, we need to understand that what is wealth, what is money actually. We need to understand the nature of phenomena of money in our life. A lot of people have a very different, very biased attitude about money as well. But until we don't have very clear and positive attitude about money, uh, then we cannot make money otherwise. So I'm not going to coach you why money is very important for you and what are the benefits of getting money. It's very understood and obviously for everybody uh, that money in terms of currency, the dollars or pounds or dinar or rupees or yen or these have very important and very basic role in our life, because everything we buy or we sell or we live, we work, that has a ultimate outcome. We either are expending something in terms of money or currency, or either we are creating the wealth in terms of money in our banks through the business or our jobs or employment. So these are the things we have to be very clear about money. Money actually is a value. Like I have £5 or $10 note, and I will give to my shopkeeper or to someone, and in that I will buy some product or service from that person or that organization. So is actually exchanging of currency through product or service, and our whole entire life and our business, our society is doing with this, because we are living in 21st century now. That's why the money has more significance in our lives, in our business life as well. Obviously, I'm not expert in finance. I'm not expert in money making machines and drives. If you go to online or go to library, there are dozens and hundreds of books and videos and courses where they can teach you how you can make money. But here my approach is to give you a very, very brief overview in support of the 7 habit and the 8 habit. So because our group is about 7 habit, and it helped me and many other thousands of million people that they are successful individual, they are successful as an entrepreneur, they are successful as a rich people, and they can buy anything what they want with the message and the principle behind the 7 habit and the 8 habit book, which is taught by Dr. Stephen R. Covey. And I'm just giving you these, I'm just pushing you, I'm just reminding you these things. It helped me, it helps my colleagues, it helps many people to whom I know, and they are involved and they are a reader of these books as well. And also this book, this great group is about our 7 habits and the 8th habit. So, so we need to have a very clear understanding about money or wealth. What is this about? And now let's going forward. How the 7 habits or the 8th habit will help us to make our agent in our life, or as a catalyst to increase our income, not a passive income, really, really active income, and as a mainstream. Many young and unemployed people, they will be trying in their life, or they are trying to get the good job, the nice job, the dream job, so that they have a very good benefit, nice wealth, and good salary as well, so they can live, or they can support their family as well. That's fine. There is no problem about that. But the problem is, after that, how the 7 habit will help you to, if you are struggling with a low income, with low salary, or so it's a very detailed topic. But I will try to just tell you in a briefly way, and but you can type a question if you have anything about this topic. Actually, if you read about the 8th habit of Dr. Stephen Covey's favorite and very famous book, the 8th habit is all about find your voice and inspire others to find their voices. It does mean first step to getting the success or becoming a leader is to work on yourself, and you need to find your voice. The find your voice is mean that you need to discover yourself. You need to know what actually you have been sent down on this planet Earth, or you are born with, and what is your real purpose of this life, and what are your talents actually, and what you are good at naturally, and these will lead towards finding that your natural voice, your own voice, rather than you are indulge in the noise of the society, and people will tell you, oh, you are good in this, or you are actually this, you want to become, you should become this, or you find this way to go through. No, what I mean, you need to discover yourself, what you are good at, and once you will find your voice, then you will start to inspire other people who are around you. That could be your friend, that could be your family members, that could be your colleagues, and your circle of concern, which will later become the circle of influence if you are really successful in your message to convey or inspiring the other to find their voice. So finding your voice is a very, very crucial to, if you want to generate more income. And if you can generate income, if you will know that what you're good in this, or what you can learn actually based on your basic skeleton of the skills since you born. And you can train yourself, you can develop yourself, and then you can become entrepreneur. What makes the entrepreneur nowadays, in any country, there are top peoples who launch some brands, who have some ideas, and they turns the idea into realities, and they start to become not only double or tripling their income, but thousands times more income what they were getting. They are becoming millionaires. They are becoming wealth creators, and they are very successful, and hopefully they are very happy as well. So how they are doing this? Because they have found their voices, and then now they are inspiring their teams, their workplace people, and they are also thinking in the same way how the founder of that brand is thinking, and that brand is expanding and emerging in the society, and many people are now their clients, and millions of people are buying their product and services. But the message behind is founder, is the person And the Dr. Stephen Covey is saying you are the person as a whole person. Not only you are looking smart, not only that you thinks very intelligently, not just only you have very good and some social skills, not only that you have a very good sense of differentiate between right and wrong, or you have very good knowledge about just some sacred literature or religious literature or some philosophical literature. No, you are as a whole, you are as a whole person. The whole person means divide yourself into 4 intelligences. First intelligence is physical intelligence, other is mental intelligence, or we call IQ. Third is emotional intelligence or social intelligence. Emotional intelligence, by the way, is very important topic nowadays. The fourth which is more important, is spiritual intelligence, which actually guide about the other 3 intelligence as well. So that's the whole person you need to become. You need to work each of the dimension of your life. That makes you the whole person, and that whole person will generate some ideas, create some realistic making action plan to achieve the dream, and then you can launch your product and service in the society, and look, the people will grab and will then take, will want to buy your product and services. So think like a creator, think like a founder, and there are so many founders. If you go on LinkedIn, on Facebook profiles of thousands of people I come across, they are founder, they have very unique talent, and now they are selling their talent. This selling is not in terms of just making up money, but is as a contribution in the society. And then the people in the society, they will buy these product and service from you, and you will flourish your life, and you will inspire many others to go in the same way, and it will bring a very positive change in the societies. If we see in our society, in Europe and America, Australia, Canada, Middle East, China, Japan, India, Pakistan, and Africa, all across the world, there is awareness, there is a conscious development that you need to have a creator of the things where people can buy and sell. So the 8th habit, the book which Dr. Stephen, is really great book. You need to read it, because the subject which I'm talking about is also the fundamental outline of this book. And but the 8th habit does not work, or you cannot find your voice, and you cannot inspire other voice. You cannot become a great leader, or you cannot realize that you are a leader until you don't have a backup of the 7 habits. And the 7 habits are the 7 principles, timeless principles upon which the habits have let down. So you need to know about what are the really principles working behind the 7 habits, and how the 7 habits can reshape your life. And when you start to reshape your life, then you will start to earn money. Then you will start to become and think like a founder. And then you will become a creator of the wealth. Then you become a very great catalyst in the society. Um, I will give you an example. Nowadays, vegetarian dishes and quick snack meals are in everywhere in supermarket. Yes. Why this is important and why people are introducing these products? Because they are more concerned about environmental, and because of other type of traditional food, environment of our world or countries have impacted very negatively. So that's why the new founders of different products or different brands, they are emphasizing on those products in terms of food that people can eat, and if they are throwing or the waste of these foods can not impact negatively large than before. So now look with the new message of creativity, of finding your voice and inspire other, is contributing in the world very positively, and they are making money as well. You can also think about lot of things. You can create a lot of amazing product and services for people, which will helpful for many people, not in terms of just environmental stability or sustenance, but also for many other dimensions as well. There are so many functions of a person in a society. There are health. There are so many industries in this business world, in the societies which are active, which are in operation. You can pick your own idea in any of the industry or the function in businesses, and then you can launch your own product. This is the story. This is the message for becoming entrepreneur. You can start the work from your home. I know a lot of people, not of great people, even they don't have any single penny or in their pocket. But when they have a great idea and they have developed themselves as well through like the principle of 7 habits and the 8th habit, and they have a great other set of habits as well, then they can start not only making money but immense of monies, great health they are going to create, and they are creating. My favorite teacher, Brian Tracy, he often gives the message to the listener and the audience that there are millionaires in USA alone, and mostly of the millionaires in this world are self-made. Self-made millionaires does mean they started the business or they start to work on their ideas for welfare of their community or people from scratch when they do not have even a single penny. So the notion, the message behind my presentation is even if you don't have money or you have a low finance, doesn't matter. Believe me, doesn't matter. Just you need to develop yourself first. You need to find your voice first. You need to inculcate the certain habits in yourself, become a balanced and very developed and mature person, and then start to sell your idea, and then you will start to earn money. And if you are following the self-discipline, time management principle, proper like a step-by-step sequential development, not only in yourself but also in designing and launching your product, then you start to become rich and you, after 5 or 10 years or 15 years after, you will become a millionaire. Today there are thousands millionaires which never were in our world before. Brian Tracy is very expert in this. He says that if we go back 70, 80 years, few people were millionaires in your society, wherever you are living. But now millionaires are only in America, and more or less, or half of them millionaires are maybe in your country, in London, in New York, in Toronto, maybe in Delhi, maybe in Islamabad, maybe in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai. There are so many millionaires. I'm not saying that all people are very successful. Only the money is not making you successful, or of course I 100% agree with you. But people who are successful in this world at this time in 21st century, I'm living in 2020, more probably we see that they have worked on certain ideas, on their voice, and they are very balanced people. They are very hardworking, they think intelligently, smartly. They have a interpersonal relationship skills. They have a skills either from they are good with things, they are good with people, they are good with the data. With these type of things, then when they become launch themselves, then they start to become rich, and then the doubling or tripling their income is looks very ordinary for them, because now they are going to earn thousands times more money what they were doing in very quick succession, in very quicker time in their lives. Within 10 to 15 years or 20 years, people become very rich and financially independent. My emphasis in this video is not you to become millionaire, but start on the ideas which you are good at it. But even though if you have very good ideas, you will not really successful if you will not follow the 7 habits or 8th habit, or any of great literature in the world. If you are really sincere in following that literature, or about the authors, what they are going to deliver in their books, or maybe in their videos, or any of the resources. Main thing is about that. If you are not a whole person, then any idea will not execute and turns into reality, and you will not become a rich. Myself, I have a great stories as well. Obviously, I'm not here to tell you my stories, but based on my experience, my personal life or my professional life, until you are very balanced and you are following the habits, you are following the proper principles, you will not able to earn money what you deserve. In the 8th habit book, Dr. Steven is emphasizing on physical intelligence. Physical intelligence also means not only the fitness point of view, but in organizational perspective, the physical intelligence relate with the economic benefit of your life. What does it mean by economic benefit? That if you are an employee, you need to work on those organizations who gives you enough salary and benefit, which makes you and your family living very comfortably. You don't need to work with those employers or those organizations who are giving you very less of what you deserve. So if you deserve, for example, $50,000 or £50,000 a salary in a month, in a year, and that you deserve. You need to work only with those. If your living lifestyle or your monthly budget is exceeding what you want to what you are getting from the company, it means, and you don't deserve to work with that company unless you are upgrading your skills, your attitude, and your way to help your organization's specific department in more productive and in a greater way. So that's then how they can. You can also, there are many ways you can negotiate actually with your HR manager or director of your organization. Look, I'm working with you, right? You have already known my skills and my efficiency at the workplace, but now I have a new ideas about how we can improve our department, and these are my plans. I need some authority in this. Obviously, my salary and expectations will also be double, because the impact which I want to bring in my department or in my company is far more significant, far more double than the other thing. And then try to negotiate with them. You need to have a negotiation skill in order to convince your HR manager or director then why they should double their income, or give them the plan of your career development. Mostly good organizations, they have proper plan of professional development, and obviously if that is fine, that's absolutely fine. Make a goal that in next 5 years you were here and you want to go here, and how you will go there, you need to work on this. Make a proper strategy. Follow the habit number 2, begin with end in mind. Make the habit of goal setting, and then you will be there after 5 years where you want to be. It's very simple, but main focus on habit number 3, which is which put first thing first. We have made plan, we have a set of skills, we have a lot of goals to achieve, we have a lot of roles in which there are sub goals and major goals as well. But if we are not prioritize which goals are more important, we don't have ability which priorities I need to work on this first rather than goals, then it is difficult to achieve your all goals within specific time. Maybe if you are good in habit number 3, which is put first thing first, then the things you could achieve in 5 years, and without this habit you could maybe achieve in 15 years or 10 to 15 years. And nowadays time is success. If you are doing the same things in a quicker time, if you are achieving a lot of things in a quicker time, then your success is more greater than what you are achieving after long time. That is also achievement. There are many people who are gradually successful by working on slowly. That's fine. That is their lifestyle or way of thinking. But I'm talking about the general idea of success, which you should be successful in a quicker time, or at least in a considerable time. But if you are not following the habit number 3, then it is difficult, because you will always be in urgent things. You always be making a goal and start to achieve that, and you will ignore the other major goals you have set already, because you don't have priority. You see? The priorities, the importance of priority is very crucial for your success, for making your double your income, or making you entrepreneur or self-employed person. So priority is the most important because it relates with your whole person. It is your private victory, and until you don't have private victory, you cannot proceed to the public victory, and which leads to the habit number 4 and 5 and 6 as well. So this is very crucial, very important. If you have any questions so far, please let me know, otherwise I will go further ahead. Right, so let's talk about something which is very important in terms of continuing our discussion about habit number 4, about think win-win. Once you have developed yourself, once you have found your voice, once you have a very proactive mind, you have a vision about certain things or functions or different aspect of the life, but you will not achieve until you don't have a team or you don't have a interpersonal relationships ability. So habit number 4, think win-win, is telling you about how you need to have a deal with your customer, with your clients, with your partner, based on think win-win philosophy. And win-win is a great idea about which it helps me in my personal life, my business life, but also family life as well. So that is the interpersonal abilities and the skills you need to have it. Then you can, like I was discussing about how you are negotiating with HR manager. If you don't have idea about think win-win. So this is a very important, and in terms of how you can increase money, that you have to tell your employer, look, I have a new ideas, I have a upgrade, I have a lot of skills which I have not used in my job, but I can use it, and it will help you, your organization or department, to grow in terms of financial or in terms of quality of the work. And because I believe on win-win, but if I'm making you a win, then I should feel that I'm winning. And how I'm feeling that I'm winning, until you are not giving me my income a double or triple or 4 times more. Try to negotiate based on this principle, and this is then look how the habits are helping you in your professional life to work on something which is which you want to do. So and then obviously you have to have a empathy, listening skills. You need to listen your organization or department or the boss or the HR manager about what actually their needs are, and then you need to suggest the solution by following the habit number 5. By the way, habit number 5, I have made I think 2 videos of 1.5 hours in the same group, or also on my YouTube channel. You can watch them. You will have some learning from there. How habit number 5 will improve your relationships, will help in improving your life as well. Because empathy, listening is a great idea to understand and to act upon this in a real world. So habit number 5 is also helping on your workplace growth as well. Imagine if you are not understanding the need of your customer. Look, if your customer has a complaint and you are not addressing from where they are coming from, because you don't have empathy skill. You don't follow habit number 5, which is first seek to understand, then to be understood. How you can help that customer, or expect that that customer will be loyal, or other people will also be loyal with you? So see, it's very important, and you have to have a empathy with your customer. If there is a fault or there is a flaw in your service or product, you have to admit, and you need to listen how it has impact negatively to your customer, and then you need to improve on your product and service, or in your organization, or in your business workplace. So that's the how we are helping ourselves through these 7 habits. Now, there are a lot of people who do not have skills to build team, and they think that they will be a boss, and obviously people will be working under me or them, but it doesn't necessarily that they also needs to be a leader. Because I'm a leader, then that's fine, I will give just instruction and other people will follow, and I will achieve my organizational goal or my personal goal. No, it doesn't work like that. Maybe it does work in some situations, but not in an ideal situation, which I'm going to tell you, until you will not form your team. And you need to, in order to build your team, you need to follow habit number 6, which is Synergise, which tells you a great idea about the third alternative thinking, that when or making how you can manage people with have a different background or a different skills, and how you will use them without any conflict happening in your organization or department. This is very important. So you need to have a synergistic mindset as well to create something new from your team. You need to have a habit of building your team as well, and you need how their team will be a team with a common goal, in spite of their different background or different paradigms about, but you need to use them with a synergistic team. And you will not have understanding about synergy until you will have habit number 6 in a real way. So you need to understand this habit as well. That's how it will help to increase your team building, time management at the workplace, and a lot of other things as well. So this is the how it is really important. And your organization and yourself, there are two things. Number 1 is you, you as an individual whole, your body, mind, heart, spirit, body, mind, heart, spirit, right? And other is your organization, or your package of your selling your product or service, in terms of organization, in terms of company, which you have or you will. Both have a body, mind, heart, spirit. Dr. Stephen in the 8th Habit book is saying that consider that there is a body of your organization, there is a heart of your organization, there is a spirit of your organization, there is a mind of your organization as well, and you need to work on both side by side. Then you will increase your income, then you will have a lot of wealth as well in terms of entrepreneur or resources of a company if you want to create more. So this is how we can help ourselves to increase our productivity by making a contribution in our organization or towards ourselves by doubling our income or 4-time income or maybe 10 times or 100 times more if we are following our habits. I remember when I started to read that book around 15 years ago, 10, I think in 2009 or 8 sometime. And then I found that this book is like a Bible of the 20th century, because that book bring revolutionary change in the business world. That everybody who were looking for personality ethics, now they realize they need to have a character ethics. And until you don't have a character, you cannot develop your personality. Or people used to have a fake personalities, means what they are inside does not reflect outside, and what they are from outside is not reflecting or causing due to their inside. So Dr. Stephen, with these habits and when foundation literature, he emphasized that you have to build yourself. You need to win privately yourself first, then you will win your society, and then you will achieve your success. Then later on, after around 15 years, then he wrote the 8th Habit book in 2003, which was beyond the 7 habits, but in the continuity of 7 habits, which is actually emphasizing you to know your voice, find your voice and inspire others, and then you will become leader, and your inspiration will make other people leaders. How you will expand your circle of influence, and then you will work on your body, mind, heart, spirit, your physical intelligence, mental intelligence, social emotional intelligence, and spiritual intelligence. And then everything will work together with the natural principles in a sequential development. And that natural principle will make you empowered, will make your physical health and fitness of yourself and your organization very strong, very, very great. You will have empathy, you have a high degree of conscience and spirit as well to work for your company or to loyal or dedicate to promotion of your product or service. Then there is no doubt about that financial success will be in your on the way, and you will be successful. Many people, many brands which we see in our world, and if you see and read the story of their founders, believe that there is great insights on each story. Look how McDonald's started. Look how Honda brand started. How Benz car started. How KFC was started. How every brand has its story, and that story is a personal development story of that founder. And then they multiply their money, and these are all things. So I hope I give you a very brief overview. Obviously, these are very detailed things. I don't have time at the moment to tell you in detail, but I have a plan to make a video on each of these things, and then hopefully on this group or also on my YouTube channel, I will share these things with you guys as well. If you don't have joined my YouTube channel, then there should be my YouTube channel link as well. You can join. I'm trying to build a community of same mind-like people where we can discuss and I can share with you what I'm getting insight out of my experiential life, like every day when we are passing, we are getting experience, and experience is a worth if we are sharing and we are following, and if we are learning from our experience. So I hope that this video will help you to making some sort of degree of clarity that how I can double my income, how I can increase my salary, how I can become an entrepreneur or self-employed to make myself as a financial independent. That's very important for you. So if you have any question, please let me know. Because I will see if there is any question. Yeah, so that's it. Please join my YouTube channel, and also in this group, the 7 Habits and the 8 Habit Facebook group. You can spread your friend and family to join it as well. And I hope this group will participate as a catalyst of your personal and your professional life. May you live longer with a lot of wealth. You need to learn the skills how to create wealth. And if I could participate and also helpful in your life in terms of increasing, not only increasing your wealth, but also increasing your skills as well, then that will be a great things in your life, and it will be helpful for me as well, that I am sharing those valuable things which are important for other people as well. So that's it. I will emphasizing on the 7 habit. This group has already approached approximately 20,000 members. We are still looking far ahead to grow this group, but mainly think not only in terms of number, but you need to learn a lot of things or share a lot of things through my YouTube channel and through this group as well. So we can make this whole world as a greater place to live and to work. So thank you very much. I'm Navathi, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.